In lesson 3, we're going to talk more about positive and negative numbers, and I'm hoping that this is a review for some of you. That's why I put the assignment on there for your asynchronous day. So let's take a look at the key idea. It says vertical number lines are similar to horizontal number lines. On a vertical number line, the numbers are labeled up and down from 0 instead of right and left of 0. For vertical number lines, positive numbers lie above 0 and negative numbers lie below 0. So this is my vertical number line. Over here, this is a thermometer showing temperature. So above 0, I have my positive numbers. Below 0, I have my negative numbers. It says the thermometer is a real-world example of a vertical number line. So when you open your Google Slides, you will see that there is a button. You will see there's a button labeled line, and it lets you draw a line. And it's in between the shape button and the background button, if yours looks the same as mine. But I have like a cursor, I have a text box, I have insert image, I have shape, and then I come up to a line. You can also go to insert. So there's file, edit, view, insert, and go down to line, and it will let you draw a line. So I'm hoping that you can draw lines and label your points. So it says draw a label to the following points on the thermometer. So 12 degrees. Well, that's a positive 12. So let me get a positive 12 would be probably right above 10. And I know mine's not perfect. Negative 5 degrees, I'm just going to draw a point to that. 0 degrees, I know is right here in the middle. Negative 17 degrees would be right in the middle of negative 15 and negative 20. And positive 19 degrees would be right below positive 20. On the practice, it also says draw and label the following points on the thermometer and then write the absolute value of each number. A reminder about absolute value: when you have a negative number, you're turning it into a positive. When you have a positive number, it's going to stay positive. So a negative 15. Well, negative 15, if I draw my labels right there, and if I'm writing the absolute value for negative 15, I'll have a positive 15. On number 7, negative 1, I'm going to draw my line to negative 1, and that's going to be, I don't know if I can get it close, but it's going to be right below the 0 there. The absolute value of negative 1 would be a positive 1. On number 8, that's a positive 18, so I'm going to draw my label. It's going to go right below the 20, positive 18. And the absolute value of positive 18 is going to stay positive 18. On number 9, negative 8. Find negative 8 on the thermometer, which would come above the negative 10. And the absolute value of negative 8 would be a positive 8. So you're going to draw your line, if you can, to your thermometer, and then find the absolute value of each number. On slide number 3, on 1 through 5, you are going to draw and label each of the following points to the thermometer. So again, your line tool is in between the shape tool and the background tool. So when you see those, if they're labeled underneath those words, or you can go to insert, which is in between view and format, and you can go to line, and it will let you draw a line. So I'll do one example, negative 8. I'm just going, negative 8 would come right above negative 10. Make sure your negatives go with the negatives and the positives go with the positives. On 6 through 10, you do not need to do your labels, just find the absolute value. So I'm going to change the directions there. So find the absolute value. So the absolute value of negative 11 would be a positive 11. The absolute value of negative 2 would be a positive 2. Remember, if the number is already positive, it's going to stay positive.